CUTEST, it's Sam. So I've seen the TMI tag going around, and you guys know I'm all about TMI. I'm always having people say, okay, that was TMI. Like the other day, my dad texted me and I texted him something back and he's like, TMI. So I figured it's kind of the perfect tag for me because I just like have verbal diarrhea sometimes and I say things and then I think, oh gosh, why did I say that? Like, especially at events or like if I'm like under pressure or like nervous, I just like blurt out the most ridiculous things and then like I think about it all the time. Like, why did I say that? Like, that was just too much information. So I wasn't tagged by anyone because I'm not that cool. Okay, so the first question is, what are you wearing? Oh crud. Well, if I would have known that, I would have gotten a little bit better. I'm wearing a black sheer top with a tank top and my PJ shorts. Ready? PJ shorts. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing. That's how all the cool people do their videos. Number 2, ever been in love? I've only ever been in love once, and that's with Jay. I thought back when I was young, I was in love, but it never really was. And it's funny when you do actually find that person that you are actually in love with for real, because it's so different than, there's like so, I feel like you can love someone, but there's such a humongous difference between loving someone and being in love. And so I've only ever been like truly, madly, deeply, like crazily, passionately in love with Jay. And I still am. Number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? I mean, they haven't been, well, I did have one kind of terrible breakup, but most of them have just kind of been like, I got dumped and it was just kind of like, well, that sucked, you know? But then you just kind of move on with your life. I mean, here's my motto. If someone's breaking up with you, don't try and get them back. They're breaking up with you for a reason. Why would you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you? Just let it go. Let it go, move on. You'll find someone so much better. Number 4, how tall are you? I'm 5'2". And it's weird because everyone is always like, oh, you seem so much taller. And I'm like, no, I'm just puny actually. Number 6, any tattoos? I have no tattoos whatsoever. I've always wanted to get a tattoo. When I was 16, I'm spying on the neighbors, I wanted to get a tattoo of Eminem's name on my back. I'm pretty glad I didn't do that, although I do love Eminem. But Eminem the artist, not the chocolate. I would love to get my favorite quote, which it's not necessarily even a quote, it's just a verse from a song that is mine and Jay's like song. And it's kind of weird because it really is not like, technically you shouldn't have that as your song, but it is for some reason. And it's Chris Isaak's Wicked Game, and it's I would love to get this on my body somewhere, but I'm just too scared. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. And then I was thinking about having it on my foot, like have that verse on one foot and then on the other, curving like around, say, strange what desire will make foolish people do. And I don't know, it's just like, I just like that. I don't know why, I just do. No, at number 7, any piercings? Yeah, I do have piercings. I was gonna say no. I used to have my nose pierced, which I still have a scar, and it kind of looks like a pimple, but it's not. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes in this ear, and then 3 holes in this ear, and then I have my belly button pierced as well. And then, okay, so number 8 is OTP, and so at first I was thinking that stood for on the peener, because it was just piercings before, but I don't think that's what it is. I mean, that's kind of weird. Maybe I'm really weird for even thinking that. So I have no clue what that question is, so I'm just going to skip it. Number 9, favorite show. Right now, I'm in love with The Bachelor, of course. Not Breaking Bad. Sorry, Jay was watching that last night. Walking Dead. I'm obsessed with Walking Dead, which at first, I always made fun of Jay, and I was like, who watches zombie shows? And he's like, it's really good. You should just watch it. I'm like, no, I'm not watching something with zombies. Ugh, zombie. It's like stupid, you know? And then I watched it, and like, I got hooked, so... I kind of made fun of myself on that one. And then what else do I like? I love House Hunters, and I also love Property Brothers, or like buying and selling. I think they are so amazing, and I sometimes think that they are a little like, it's like really, I don't think that that's really as low as you say it is, and then all of a sudden it's gained so much value. But maybe it's true, but I do love the work that they do because I think they are really great at what they do as far as like when it's the final result and you're like, whoa, you are amazing. Okay, number 10 is favorite bands, and I can't say I have like a favorite band, and I kind of like just, I don't know, it's just kind of like whatever has a good song right now. Like my very favorite person would probably be like at the moment, or like just kind of in general, is Lana Del Rey. I love her. Who else do I like? I like Rihanna. She's good. She always has good songs. Who else's song do I like right now? Katy Perry. She's good. I'm just kind of like a pop girl. Number 11, Something You Miss. Actually this week I've been kind of having a tough week because I've just been like really emotional. Probably just because of my hormones, because it's almost that time of the month and everyone probably thinks I'm pregnant, but I'm not. It's just my stomach looks fat. I've been breaking out like crazy and I just like miss my mom, you know? Like I did a throwback Thursday and like I found myself just sitting there crying like a weirdo. Like the kids were napping and I was just sitting here crying looking at pictures of her because I just wanted her to be like, you know what, it's okay, you're beautiful even though your zits are all over your face and you might have a pooch. I really missed her. So that's something that I miss. Yeah, I'm gonna say that for something that I miss. Number 12, favorite song. Right now I love Dark Horse by Katy Perry. It's like totally my jam and I pretty much love it. Number 13, how old are you? I'm 28. Even though people think I get comments like, wow, you look like you're 40. Oh, thank you so much. Number 14, Zodiac sign, Leo. Leo all the way, baby. And Jennifer Lopez is Leo, so we're like tight. Number 15, quality you look for in a partner. Let's see, funny, loving, what else? Funny is always my main one. Someone who can make me laugh and just like, you know, and make a good situation out of anything. Like with Jay, we have been all sorts of like, we have had crazy bad times as far as like our life situation. Like we've been so broke, we've been living on a beanbag, we've been in a shack in Hawaii, now we have a nice home. Like, so I feel like someone that can like just kind of roll with the punches. Number 16, favorite quote. Well, pretty much what I said. I mean, I guess that's not really my favorite quote though. I suppose I kind of like when one door closes, another one opens or something like that. I can't remember. I can't say. That was my high school like quote. When one door opens, one door closes, sometimes you look at the one that's closed, you forget the one that's open or something like that. I mean, it's kind of true though. Like there's always, you think, oh poo, this is the end of my life. It's just it's cruddy. It's just not working out. But then something always happens, like this little light, and you're like, woo, shiny. Okay, number 17, favorite actor. Oh, you know, I like Ben Stiller. He's like, not that I like think he's like, I mean, he's good looking. Not that I like want to like Channing Tatum. That's who I want to like, you know, kiss. Oh no, Thor. I love Thor. But as far as like funny actor, I really like Ben Stiller. I think he's really great. Number 18, favorite color. You know, I don't know what I'm liking right now. I guess blue. I mean, my whole house is blue right now, so I'm blue dabba dee dabba die. Number 19, number 19, loud music or soft? I guess it just depends on the mood I'm in. Like, if I'm like, you know, jamming, then obviously I want it loud because I want to hear it. But then if you're like in a romantic mood, then just have some little Enya playing with your bathtub. That would be good. Number 20, where do you go when you're sad? I don't go anywhere. When I'm sad, I just sit in my house and cry. Oh, like this. I'll go in my bedroom. I wait till the babies are asleep and then I go like that. Number 21, how long does it take for you to shower? It really just depends on if I have to just quickly jump in the shower and wash off my body and my face, or if I'm washing my hair, or if I'm doing a deep conditioner, or if I'm shaving my legs and everything. That takes forever. If I'm shaving my legs and everything, that takes a long time. So like, I don't know, 15 minutes? I don't know. I don't ever time it. I should time it. Number 22, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I wear makeup on the days that I film. Unless we're like going out on the weekend, like then I'll put makeup on. So I usually wear makeup at least 3 times a week. But then most of the other time I'm just not wearing any makeup. So that takes me like, you know, not very long at all because it depends on if I've taken a shower at night or if I've taken a shower in the morning. I don't ever time myself, but if I'm not wearing makeup, not much at all. I just get dressed and like splash my face and put some moisturizer on. If I'm putting my makeup on, I'd say, well, if I was actually going to like, I never do this all at one time because it takes way too long and like it's just not possible. But if I was like, okay, let's just say when I used to like get ready every morning for work from start to finish, like hair, makeup, everything, it would take me like an hour and a half with my hair because my hair is really thick and it takes forever to dry. But that never happens now. Now I do it all in stages. I'm like, ooh, I got time. Let me just put my makeup on. Ooh, I've got time. Let me just do my hair. Number 23, ever been in a physical fight? I can't say I've ever been in like a physical fight like at school, like I'm gonna punch you out. But like me and my brother used to like fight all the time. Like I used to just like pin them up against walls. I was actually really mean to them. I feel really bad now. But I've never like been in a punching fight with anybody. Number 24, turn on big arms. I like big arms and blue eyes. I love blue eyes. And I love a good tan. You know, you gotta have a little bit of color in your life. Like when Jay, it's in summertime and he's like got some color, that is delicious. Number 25, turn off. Someone who smokes, someone who chews. I don't really like skinny, like super duper skinny men. It's just not my thing. I just am like, you know what, you need to like beef up a little bit. So yeah, that's my turn off. Number 26, the reason I joined YouTube. Someone asked me when I was doing hair, when I used to work at the salon, what my hobby was, and I felt like such a loser because I had absolutely nothing to say back, and I literally had no hobby, and I was like, wow, that's really lame. I just like kind of stood there and I was like, yeah, I pretty much don't really do anything. I just work and then I go home. So I came home and I told Jay, I'm such a loser. I don't have a hobby. People ask me what I do for fun and I have nothing. So that's why I started YouTube, was because Jay's like, well, why didn't you just do makeup tutorials like that one girl, Candy Johnson? And I was like, okay. Well, no, it took me months because I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Everyone's going to make fun of my crooked teeth, which they do daily. But you know what? I've gotten used to it by now. It's been 4 years. I think I've pretty much heard it all. Number 27, fears. I don't like spiders. I'm also afraid of deep water that I can't see my feet. I'm actually afraid of quite a lot of things. Number 28, last thing that made you cry. The other day, well, like 2 days ago or something, I was looking at pictures of my mom and I was like, oh, I just wish she was here. I'm so depressed. But I'm fine now. Last time you said, oh sorry, number 29, last time you said you loved someone was this morning to Jay and the babies. Number 30, meaning behind your YouTube name is my name, don't wear it out. Number 31, last book you read. It's just a kid's book. I don't actually ever read. I used to read all the time before I had kids, but now I just feel like I just don't really have the time to like sit down and read a book, because when they're awake, I'm doing stuff, and when they're sleeping, like I'm working on YouTube, on my blog, on emails, on all that, so I don't have time to like actually sit down and read a book. But I'd like to one day, but maybe when I'm old. But yeah, I think it was like My Little Dollhouse or something. Number 32, the book you're currently reading. I'm reading my iPhone right now. Number 33, last show you watched was, well, Jay was watching Breaking Bad last night, but I was not watching that. It's not really my thing. So the last show I watched was American Idol. Number 34, last person you talked to was Jay and the babies. Number 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. Huh, who did I last text? Let's take a looky here. What was the last text that I sent? Oh, it was Cassie. My friend Shades of Cassie. And she sent me 3 little smiley faces that are blowing a heart like this. And I said, you're welcome. I said you're welcome before. And then she sent me the kisses. So that's who I last texted. And what was the other part of the question? Oh, the relationship between you and the person. Oh, sorry. I thought that. I got confused. She's my best good friend on YouTube. I just love her. She's so sweet. Number 36, favorite food. I like granola. I really love granola. I love granola and I like fruit and I love donuts. Number 37, place you want to visit. I really would love to go to Australia, and I would also like to go to Bali. I think that's how you say it. Number 38, last place you were. I was in my bedroom. But in case you're like wondering where I was, like in real life, I was in St. Louis. I went there. Number 39, do you have a crush? I totally have a crush on a lot of people. Obviously, my biggest crush is Jay, but he doesn't count because I'm married to him. And you can have a crush on the person you're married to, but let's be real here, ladies. We all have crushes on celebrities, okay? If you say you don't, you're lying. So I have a crush on Thor. I have a crush on Channing Tatum. I have a crush on Channing Tatum, and I also have a crush on The Bachelor, Sean Lowe. I'm Juan Pablo. He's not my thing. Sean Lowe, on the other hand, I really had a thing for him. Number 40. Last time you kissed someone was Jay. Well, actually, technically it was the kids, but like a romantic kiss was Jay, and that was last night. Number 41. Last time you were insulted. Pretty much every day of my life, you know. There is never a day where I am not insulted. How does that make you feel? It's pretty great. It's really a fabulous thing. Number 42, favorite flavor of sweet. I'm gonna say my favorite flavor of sweet is, I'm just gonna say, I don't really know how to answer this one. I'm just gonna say I like donuts. Number 43, what instruments do you play? Absolutely nothing, except for my own humming. I've never played instruments. I'm just not that musically gifted. My parents never got me into it, and honestly, if they did, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. I was really stubborn as a child, and I was like, I don't want to do it. Like, I never did sports. I never did anything. I just didn't want to do it. What, number 44, favorite piece of jewelry? I'm gonna have to say probably my 2 rings. My wedding band was my mom's wedding band, and then my engagement ring, which obviously was from Jay, and then my other big diamond, which was my mommy's. Number 45, last sport you played. I wrestled with my kids, but I've never played a sport. Like, I just I'm not gifted in that area. Number 46, last song you sang. Probably Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Number 47, favorite chat up line. I've got none. I've got absolutely nothing. Trying to think of like a really good one. You must be exhausted because you've been running through my mind all day. That's what I use all the time. I go to the clubs and I'm like, shh, you look tired. That could go so wrong, couldn't it? And they're like, really? You're rude. Number 48, have you ever used it? Used what? Oh, my chat up line. No, I'm not going to use a chat up line. That's so lame. Like, I would never do that. Number 49. Last time you hung out with anyone. I hung out with my best good friend Nicole yesterday. We had a play date with our kids, and I just love her. She's like, I just love her so much. She's my best friend in real life, and she's so sweet, and she just makes me smile. Number 50, who should answer these questions next? Oh, I'm just gonna have to have a list because it's gonna take me way too long. So I'll have a list of the specific people that I tag, and I tag you all if you want to do it. Please don't feel like you can't do it because you weren't tagged specifically. No one ever tags me. So don't feel like, you know what, nobody tagged me, I can't do it. I tag you. I tag you. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my TMI tag. Sometimes it's fun to know a little bit TMI, you know? And you know, sometimes I feel like when you tell people something, like I was really upset with my dad when he told me TMI, and I was like, you know what? Why didn't you be me? Why didn't you be nicer? I feel like TMI is such a rude response sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're like, I'm telling you this, and they're like, TMI, and you're like, you know what? I'm never talking to you again. Anyway, I'm gonna film my study sizzles and fizzles now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. If you haven't already subscribed, then do it. If you don't follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest and Facebook, what else am I on? I can't remember. Then please follow me there. All of the links are always in the down bar. And then check out my blog, samschuerman.com, and you can check out the blog post that made me cry, which was my Throwback Thursday. Okay, bye!